Just a quick reminder, you can still ask me some questions for my 6,000 subscriber Q&A by commenting them in the comment section below or via Twitter or Ask FM. I hope you go on to enjoy the video. Just as a quick disclaimer, no sliders were used during the making of this video. All the goals are just recreating the scorelines that happened in my actual West Ham United career. So no sliders, and the goals are just a recreation. So then, welcome to the finale of FIFA 15 Career Mode here, Season 2. On the screen you can see the fixtures. There's many different battles going on today for the title. Chelsea play Watford at Stamford Bridge. They'll be looking to try and hold on to this title. They've got a 3-point lead and superior goal difference, so in theory they should have it wrapped up already. It'll be a very difficult task for Watford. They've already been relegated and might just try and throw a spanner in the works for the other team competing for the title, which is West Ham. Now similarly, they are also playing a team that has already been relegated in the shape of Cardiff. There you can see the West Ham United squad in the background. However, that is not the only battle on this final day of the season. There's also a top 4 battle and a relegation battle, and heading off to Manchester United first and Old Trafford, they play Hull in exactly the same fixture that we saw at the end of last season's campaign. They play Hull today, and going into this game they are in the driver's seat for 4th place, already in 4th at the moment behind Manchester City, West Ham and Chelsea. They are in fact a few points clear of this team, Arsenal, who are playing West Brom at the Emirates Stadium. That is not where it ends, of course, as well, because Liverpool are also in this battle. But here you can see the Emirates Stadium. West Brom now lining up. They've got nothing to play for, so perhaps an easy game for Arsenal, perhaps not. Now we see Liverpool coming out onto the pitch at Goodison Park for perhaps one of the most important Merseyside derbies in recent times. Liverpool trying to get into the Champions League. They currently sit 6th, and 3 clubs does not go into one Champions League space. Meanwhile, at the other end of the table, Southampton, after a pretty mediocre season, go into this one 16th, but they face the team below them in 17th, being Stoke, who are fighting to survive. They're 2 points clear of QPR, who today play Newcastle at Loftus Road. They need to win and hope that Stoke lose to Southampton in order to stay up. That is the only way they can stay in this division. There you can see Fabrizio Colaccini, having led out Newcastle, will perhaps try and spoil QPR's day. Meantime, we are going to get into these 3 o'clock kickoffs, however, and it's time for QPR to kick off here at Loftus Road for yet another relegation dogfight for the West London club. Very early on in this match here, QPR going forward already, and Zamora goes down. That looked as if it was in the area. It's the challenge from Mike Williamson, but the referee has given a free kick right on the edge of the area. That, to me, looked inside. Drama already here. Very early on, it's going to be Adel Taarabt to step up. Tim Krul's going to have to be the man to try and save it. Adel Taarabt now running in. He's going to try and take it. It's in off the crossbar. What a goal that is. That's an absolutely incredible start for QPR. The best possible start in trying to stay up and trying to stay in this division. What a free kick that is from Adel Taarabt. There you can see on the goal decision system it is in. Goal line technology confirms it, and what a perfect free kick from Adel Taarabt to give QPR the perfect start here. We know this is going to be a feisty game. Merseyside derbies always are, and as you can see, Jordan Henderson there sliding in very early there on the Everton defender. It's going to be a yellow card for the Liverpool captain. Not what he wants so early on in this game. 4 minutes gone then here at Goodison Park, and Romelu Lukaku has gone down. Is that Jordan Henderson again? Is that Jordan Henderson again? He's got 2 yellow cards in the space of 4 minutes, and Jordan Henderson is off. A rush of blood to the head, surely. He's off within 4 minutes. Liverpool need to win, hope everyone loses, and that's not going to happen at this rate. Astonishing. Now, West Ham obviously know that to win this title today would need a miracle, a superhuman effort. As you can see, Cardiff going forward here with Jo Inge Berger and Mats Muller-Daly. It's through there by Magnus Eikram. It's a terrible first touch from Adam Lafondra, but it's taken him past Winston Reid, and he's managed to score, and the job suddenly got even more impossible for West Ham, and Cardiff take a surprise early lead here in just the 7th minute. It's a good finish from Adam Lafondra on his weak foot, set up by Magnus Eikram. No chance for Scuffet, and it's 1-0 here to relegated Cardiff. There's been a flurry of goals and action already, especially concerning the top 4 battle. Here we cross to Manchester United. A bit of a foul there from the Hull defender, but Arturo Vidal has picked it up. He's gone for a strike from long range, and what a goal that is from the Chilean. Arturo Vidal picks one right out of the top drawer. No chance for McGregor in goal. He doesn't even move. Look at the slow-mo. Fantastic technique from Vidal. We've seen so many goals and so much action in the first 10 minutes here. This is absolutely incredible. And what a goal from Arturo Vidal. Arsenal may know by now that United have just taken the lead against Hull, and as you can see, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, nice skill there to get past the first challenge. He's managed to bulldoze his way past Jody and Lescott. He's going to unleash the strike. It hits the post and inadvertently hits Alexis Sanchez. And now Arsenal have scored. Has there been a game where we haven't seen a bit of action yet? This is an astonishing start to proceedings here on the final day of the season. A very fortuitous goal. It's literally hit Alexis Sanchez and gone in, but it's 1-0 to Arsenal. That's some nice play there from Alain Traoré to win the ball back there. I think off Adam Lafondra, actually the Cardiff goal scorer. He set it forward here for Danny Ings, who his pace has taken him away from the defenders. It's a good save in the end. Well, Vincent Aboubakar, it's that man again. 19 goals now in all competitions for the Cameroonian. In the 11th minute, he equalises. 19 goals since him signing in January, an astonishing record. He's absolutely changed West Ham's season, but they know they need to win. They know they need to score again, and we're hearing there's been a goal in the other title race game, and it's to Chelsea. We're hearing Oscar may have scored the goal. He's cutting inside. Here is the goal, and it's a lovely slotted finish past Aurelio Gomez. The challenge coming in from the Watford defender, perhaps even helping Oscar in the end. Knee sliding there. The Chelsea players and fans will be delighted. It's just taken them 14 minutes only to get that one goal they needed. They might want to try and build on it just in case, but they are now in the pound seat to win a second title in a row, and it's a lovely finish from the Brazilian Oscar. Everton have been absolutely dominating this game since Jordan Henderson was sent off, and as you can see, that has now finally paid off in the 16th minute. Kevin Morales has given Everton the lead here at Goodison Park. They've made the numerical advantage count. Jordan Henderson sent off after just 4 minutes. Ross Barkley comes over to celebrate. He set up the goal. Morales there with a lovely side-footed finish, and I can't say it's been surprising. Everton have been dominating, and they now lead here against Liverpool. The fans celebrating already here at Stamford Bridge. They know it's not over yet, but they know they've got a very, very good chance of winning a second title in a row. They beat Sunderland at home last season, to claim that title. As you can see, they're going forward again. That is a lovely back heel from Fabregas, and it's turned into an assist. Aurelio Gomez will be disappointed. He's allowed Aguero to get through, and that is a lovely goal. Fantastic assist from Fabregas, and it's now 2-0. Chelsea going forward again here in the 24th minute, perhaps looking for a third. It's a lovely ball over the top from Oscar with the outside of his boot, and that is a fantastic finish from Aguero again. That man with his second goal, having transferred from Manchester City last season. He's been a hit, as you would imagine. Gomez with no chance this time, and it's 3-0 already within the first half an hour. 6 minutes without a goal seems like a bit of a miracle at the moment in the Barclays Premier League, but Liverpool going forward. Seamus Coleman actually injured here for Everton, but I'll tell you though, forcing the save from Howard, and it's gone in from Steven Gerrard, and that is going to be massively controversial. Seamus Coleman was injured there. Liverpool carried on playing and scored. They didn't put the ball out of play, and Liverpool, well, they've equalised despite being down to 10 men, but a hugely controversial moment in this top four battle. United will now know they can't afford any slip-ups given that Arsenal are now leading, and Hull are actually going forward here with Tom Huddleston. He's picked out Momar Ndoye, who scored against United in this exact fixture on the final day of the season last year, and he's done the same here today. It's 1-1, and Hull equalise just 10 minutes after going behind through that fantastic goal from Arturo Vidal. It's a lovely finish in the end from Ndoye. Nothing Lindegaard could do at his near post, and they've equalised. It's 1-1. It's been a while since we crossed over to the relegation battle after QPR took the lead, but as you can see, Stoke, Shawcross with an awful mistake there. Tadic picks it up, he's passed it to Pella, and it's 1-0, to Southampton. And this is exactly what QPR need. They're winning against Newcastle, they're doing all they can do, and Southampton now beating Stoke thanks to that awful mistake there from Ryan Shawcross. And as it stands, despite going into this one out of the relegation zone, Stoke are going down. They're losing, QPR are winning, and QPR performing the great escape at the moment. It was 6-2 when these sides met earlier on in the season. Well, I think we'll be lucky to get that again. As you can see, Lasse Schöne, though, trying to do his bit to get West Ham in front. That's a lovely outside of the boot cross in, and it's a fantastic header from Alain Traoré. Whoever that Cardiff defender is, I think it's Connolly, maybe a little bit disappointed there because he's allowed Alain Traoré in behind him, and it's now 2-1 here to West Ham. West Ham going forward again. That's a poor challenge though from Jo Inge Berget there, the Cardiff midfielder, and it's left Ravel Morrison actually injured there on the ground. So West Ham, sorry, are going to have to make a change here. They're coming off, sorry, is Ravel Morrison, and coming onto the pitch to join the action is George Moncur. Lasse Schöne though getting ready to take the free kick in the background. He's gone, he's let fly, and it's into the bottom corner. Schöne scores again, another free kick. This man has been on fire in recent times, and he's given West Ham that 2-goal lead again. It's a fantastic free kick. QPR are doing all they need to do at this point in time. They're winning their game, but that's a mistake from Richard Dunn, and that's going to put massive pressure on here, right on the edge of half-time, and Papi Cisse is in. Surely he won't miss. He doesn't. It's a cruel blow for QPR, but Richard Dunn giving the ball away has put them under massive pressure. Cisse has scored. It's 1-1 here, and that is tragic. Now QPR back in relegation position. And it's just shocking. Stoke, though, are still losing to Southampton. So if QPR can get one more goal, they will be back out of the relegation zone. But a really cruel way to get to have that equaliser scored against them. And literally, that was the last kick of the match. It's half-time here at Loftus Road. I imagine it's half-time everywhere else as well. It is at Goodison Park. It's half-time as well at Stamford Bridge. So it's half-time across the country. Let's have a look, a little recap at the half-time scores. Chelsea then in full command against Watford. They're winning 3-0. It's 1-1 between United and Hull. QPR now drawing 1-1 after that late goal from Newcastle. Arsenal 1-0 up against West Brom. West Ham 3-1 up against Cardiff. It's 1-1 in the Merseyside derby. And Southampton are beating Stoke 1-0. First action then here of the second half at Upton Park. It's cleared away there by the West Ham defender. Alain Traoré picks it up. He's given it to Danny Ings, and this is a potential counter-attacking opportunity here. Lovely body feint there from Danny Ings to get past Connolly. Lovely fake shot to get away from the goalkeeper, and that is a brilliant goal from Danny Ings. It's now 4-1. West Ham well in control, and that is a beautiful run and finish from Danny Ings. That goal for Liverpool really was a sucker punch for Everton. They've been well in control. They're going forward again here with Ross Barkley this time. He's found Romelu Lukaku. He's managed to turn Martin Skrtel, and that is a brilliant finish in the 56th minute. Romelu Lukaku restores Everton's lead in this Merseyside derby, and Liverpool's task of getting into that top four for Champions League football next season has been made ever harder. Everton in the lead, and it's 2-1 here at Goodison Park. Not sure whether the stuffing has really been knocked out of QPR after that late goal in the first half for Cisse. Cabella now going forward here, twisting and turning. He's managed to find Moussa Sissoko. Lovely chest control. What a finish that is! That's a fantastic volley. Moussa Sissoko has scored an absolutely outrageous goal. It's not a long ranger, but that is a fantastic technique volley. Moussa Sissoko, look at that. What a finish into the top corner, and it's 2-1 to Newcastle, and the job of QPR staying up has just got a lot harder. Everton are going forward again here, looking to kill this one off. Gareth Barry putting it over from Romelu Lukaku. It's 3-1. Lukaku kills the game off with 16 minutes to go. Liverpool, in truth, didn't have a chance as soon as Henderson was sent off, and they've been dominated since. Arsenal will not be comfortable with only a 1-0 lead. As you can see, Berahino looking for the 1-2 with Claudio Jacob, and he's got it. It's 1-1. Arsenal have been punished for not putting this game to bed when they really should have done. And just to add insult to injury, we're hearing there's been a goal at United. Now, obviously, Arsenal were in command. They were in fourth. They were sitting in fourth at this point, but I think it may have been turned on its head because Manchester United have scored, and suddenly in a split second, Arsenal have conceded, United have scored, and it's back to United in that key fourth place for Champions League football next season. It's Marouane Fellaini who's scored, giving them the lead against Hull, who've had a much better season. They're not fighting for relegation, but they're behind here at United. Stoke, I imagine, may know that QPR are now losing to Newcastle, so their job has been made a lot easier unless QPR go and get 2 goals. But Nzonzi has gone flying in for a challenge, and he's been red-carded. Don't think it's going to matter too much in the grand scheme of things. They're 1-0 down anyway, but it's made their job of equalising a lot harder. It's party atmosphere here at Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. They're 3-0 up. West Ham may be winning, but they know they're on the way to the title, and even more so now. Ramirez has scored. He has given Chelsea a 4-0 lead here at Watford. They're down already, and it's a dismal end to the season, but it's looking like a commanding end to the season for Chelsea. They didn't look as if they were going to win the league until very late on. We're hearing there's been a goal, though, at West Ham as well. Vincent Aboubakar has picked up the ball here after Wijnaldum was tackled. He's let fly, and what a goal that is! We've seen some incredible goals in this final day, and Abubakar just adds to it with a fantastic long-range strike. No chance for the goalkeeper, and it's 5-1 here. Cardiff aren't lying down, to be fair to them, and they're going forward again, and they've scored again. It's Nicky Maynard. In the 82nd minute, we could actually be heading for another 6-2. It's 5-2 here with 8 minutes to go. No chance of a comeback, but a good goal from Cardiff. Another counter-attack here is on for West Ham. There's been a flurry of goals in this one. We haven't had time to go anywhere else. Abubakar brings the ball forward for the substitute Breel Donald Embolo. He cuts inside. He scored on the final day of the season last year, and he's done so again with 2 minutes to go. It is 6-2 again in this fixture. We had a 6-2 between West Ham and Cardiff last year. It's 6-2 again. Quite astonishing, and it's a goal from Embolo. 1 minute at a time here. All the games for the 3 o'clock kickoffs now starting to come to a close. Surely not time for another goal, but there is Lasse Schöne with a fantastic finish. And this is just becoming incredible. It's 7-2. We had a 6-2 between Cardiff and West Ham earlier in the season. It's 7-2 now, and it's another fantastic goal from Lasse Schöne. Add it to the collection, put it in the sticker book. Schöne scores again. Crossing back over to the relegation battle now, Southampton beating Stoke 1-0, but crucially QPR losing to Newcastle. There's no chance, I don't think, of them staying up as we now head into injury time. Southampton actually going forward again to put a nail in the coffin for Stoke. It's 2-0. It's really a goal that has no impact on anything whatsoever, but it's a lovely finish from Morgan Schneiderlin to make sure the game is put to bed here at Southampton in injury time, and I'm sure they'll go on to win the game now. Stoke have gone on to lose, but in the end, it doesn't matter because QPR have lost as well. It's over here at St Mary's. Southampton, after a mediocre season, have beaten Stoke, but Stoke look as if they've stayed up because of the result at Loftus Road. QPR are down thanks to a fantastic volley from Sissoko and a goal from Cisse before half-time, which really knocked the stuffing out of QPR. United, meanwhile, are confirmed in 4th place. Arsenal and Liverpool not doing enough. United ending the game 2-1 winners in the end. West Ham, meanwhile, a fantastic end to their season in terms of goals, in terms of performance, and in terms of the game in general. 7-2 in the end against Cardiff, capping off a pretty miserable campaign for the Welsh side, but a fantastic one for West Ham. They finish in 2nd behind the eventual champions Chelsea, and we'll cross over to Stamford Bridge now for their celebrations. As you can see at Stamford Bridge, they're about to lift the trophy. They are the champions again. They were run close by a team you wouldn't perhaps have expected to challenge for the league. West Ham with a valiant effort in 2nd place at the end of this season. They weren't quite a match. Maybe there were a few games they could feel as if in the run-in where it slipped away from them against Hull, against Liverpool, but for now, Chelsea are the champions yet again. John Terry standing on the platform. He's ready to lift the trophy for the 2nd time in a row, and Chelsea are the champions for the 2015-2016 season. It's been a fantastic season for them. A slow starting one perhaps. It didn't even look as if they could get in the top 4 very early on in the year, but they've come back and been most consistent for the second half of the year when others like Liverpool and Manchester United faltered. West Ham right at the end of the season. It's a deserved title for them, but fantastic performances from other clubs in the end. That about rounds up the coverage of this final day of the season. I hope you have enjoyed what you've seen. Feel free to leave a like if you did enjoy. 50 likes would be absolutely awesome. Subscribe if you're new around here and comment about what you thought. What was your favourite part of this season? But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a good day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.